Hello again. This is a follow-up video from the Tech Step 2 video where we created a destination in the toolbox. And when we clicked the next button, it created a page of information which we saved to a text file. And this is important information because this is the information we need for setting up recipes in the ifttt.com website. This website. This is the website that physically connects to your social media accounts. So I'm going to log in to this website, and you would log in with the email address that you used when you created your ifttt account. Once it's logged in, you'll click on My Recipes. Now you don't have any, but we're going to create two in this video, one for tweets and one for tweets with photos. So we're going to click on Create a Recipe. Now I'm going to refer back to that text file that we mentioned just now, because we need to take some of this information and use it when creating recipes. So to create a recipe, we're going to click if this, and we're going to select Gmail. Now, normally you would have your Gmail account open in the background, and ifttt would need to authorize a connection to that Gmail account. So make sure you've got it open in the background. And then under this, or under the trigger, you'd search for GM for Gmail, select it, and it would ask you for an authorization first, and then it would come to this screen here. You would click on New Email in Inbox From. Now, in the text file that I've mentioned, we're doing a recipe for normal tweets. So, the trigger, we're going to need to copy this specific email address here. This is the email address we use when sending commands to ifttt to send your posts. So I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to go back and select New Email in Inbox From and paste it just there. Create trigger. Now we move across to if this, then that. So what we want to tell the recipe to do is, when it gets an email from us, then it must send a post to Twitter. So we're going to click here and we're going to select Twitter. There it is. Make sure you have your Twitter account open in the background again, so that when you click on this, it will come up with an authorization screen, connect to your Twitter account, and finally it will move through to the following screenshot that you'll see. Once you get here, once you've authorized and you've got through to this, you're going to select Post a Tweet. And in this field here, tweet text, you're going to leave subject and add an ingredient body plain, add ingredient, and click Create Action, and finally scroll down and click Create Recipe. You've now successfully created a recipe in ifttt for processing normal tweets. We're going to go back to My Recipes again and create a second recipe for tweets with pictures. So click on Create a Recipe once again, and again the trigger will be Gmail. So we say if this, if Gmail, and you're going to tell it that when it gets an email from the toolbox, which again you can pick up in this text file that you saved earlier. Tweets plus pictures, you're looking for an email from us here. Now, this information is generated every time you create a destination in the toolbox. So, as long as you copy the correct information through, there should be no problem. So, what we want to say here is we want to say that when Gmail receives a new email in the inbox from, we paste in that email address from the text file, tweets and pictures, that's the one we wanted. Create the trigger. Now we're going to click on that and call up your Twitter account again. Again, make sure your Twitter account is sitting, you've logged into it in the background. Select Twitter and select Post a Tweet with Image. Here what we want to do is we want to change this one here, delete that, and add an ingredient, body plane. Add ingredient. Click on Create Action. Scroll down and click on Create Recipe. And if you now go to My Recipes, or Your Recipes, you will see 2 recipes listed in your IFTTT account. One is for normal tweets, and one is for tweets with an image. In this demo, I told it to send to my Twitter account called @info4bizstartup, and that's just a demo account we play with. So, I hope this video was easy enough to understand. It is a bit tricky when you do it for the first time. You can delete your recipes and recreate them. Thank you very much. The last thing to say, obviously, is that if you've physically been through the different setups, text setup 1, 2, and 3, when you now publish your streams, you should see your content arrive on your social media accounts. And I will show you that in real time in a separate video.